So we're yet again back with another Aftertalk video. Yeah, I had to record this one day earlier than it's supposed to, because the day you're watching this or the day it's getting uploaded, I am live. I wanted to do one more live stream in June before June is over. Yeah, I couldn't find a better time to do it other than on Wednesday before my hairdresser's appointment. But we're going to be doing an after talk on the MotoGP in Sachsenring and the Formula 1 in Canada. Man, those races were amazing, all of them. So Moto3 got off with a crazy start at Sachsenring with a multi-driver collision at turn 1 during the race starts. Ricciardo Rossi was the one who was the first one who retired. So yeah, he completed 0 laps. He completed a few meters. So yeah. A few other retirements were Matteo Bertelli, Scott Ogden, Joel Kelso, Risei Yamanaka, and Joshua Watley. Oh, and Carlos Tatai. Mario Augie actually, he got 5 laps behind because he was involved in some kind of accident as well, and he pitted and then he got back out on track and he was 5 laps behind. So yeah, the winner of that race was Ethan Guevara, strong all weekend. And second, Dennis Foggia, and then in third, Sergio Garcia. Yeah. David Munoz, he's P9. He got P9, so that was also good. He was actually fighting for the top and then he dropped back, and I don't know why. Yeah. Confusing. Diogo Moreira returned from a he returned from injury. I couldn't find the word there. Which he got during one of the races earlier on, I believe Mugello it was. Still a solid P16, no points, but still solid. Yeah. That's the Moto3. Well, kinda. The most surprising one is Daniel Holgado. He actually qualified on the front row for the first time since a different Grand Prix, which I can't remember. Dennis Andrew had to fight his way back from like almost last on the grid. Made a jump start, had to take a long lap penalty because that's what's supposed to. What's a double? I mean, I remember Bob Schneider in Moto2 last year in Assen getting a double long lap for making a jump start. But I think it just depends on how big of a jump start it is. If they need to have cameras to see it, it's like the slightest movements, then I think it's like a single. But when it's visible to really visible, then it's double. It depends. But anyway, got a long lap penalty, and he came home in a P7. I mean, that's strong. Dennis Andrew is a fighter on the bike. I'm just saying. But moving on to the Moto2. Oh wait, wrong one. There we go. Moto2. Retirements of this race. There are a lot. Holy moly. Did not know that there was this many. Well, first of all, we had Jorge Navarro, Simone Corse, Lorenzo Della Porta, Niccolo Antonelli, not surprising really, he crashed almost every race, Barry Baltus, who actually, at the beginning of the weekend, had a massive tumble into the turn 8 gravel trap, and he had stitches on his elbow, so yeah, it was not fun. Then Philip Salach, Marcos Ramirez, Kimith Kubo, who's a returning driver. He returned from injury as well. And the championship leader, Celestino Vietti, who's actually still leading the championship. Boben Schneider and Zonta both did not get points, unfortunately. Boben Schneider broke his streak of getting into the points every race. But Zonta got P18. Boben Schneider got P16. Was like this bit, I believe. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But all that matters is next week, Assen. That's all that matters. The only German driver, am I saying that correct? Yes. The only German driver in the Moto2, Marcel Schroeter, got home into a P4. They need to keep him 100%. Sam Lewis, P3. He started from pole position. It's not bad, considering he's been crashing every single race. Yeah, he didn't crash once. In second, Pedro Acosta, and in first, Augusto Fernandez. Albert Arenas got onto the front row for the first time in his career, which was good. The two Americans stayed on the bike, which is good. Yeah. To be honest, this was a good race. Yeah, was a good race. Now we're gonna go on to the MotoGP, which was way better than any other races I've seen on that day. But here were also quite a lot of crashes and retirements. It's actually Francesco Bagnaia first and then Juan Mir, but it's because they crashed in the same lap but on different spots at the same time. Bagnaia crashed at exit and Mir crashed at entry of the first corner. So yeah, I believe that's how it works. But yeah, not a good day for Suzuki, seen as not a good weekend for Suzuki, I should say, because Alex Rins had withdrawn from the Grand Prix from the entire weekend due to too much pain from the Catalonia Grand Prix. So yeah, that was not good. Then we had Darren Binder, who had crashed out. Then Takaki Nakagami, and then we got to replay, and then it said, and then it was Alex Marquez in the pit box. Yeah, that was not fun. Maverick Vinales, he had a massive moment, but he gave up. And Paul Espargaro gave up as well. With that all in mind, there was only one person who wasn't in the points, and that's the only German driver of the MotoGP, Stefan Bradl, the replacement driver of Marc Marquez, who couldn't make it because of some surgeries on his arms. The one he broke in Jerez season opener 2020. So yeah, that was not good. Fabio Gigi Antonio ahead of Nea Bastianini, very well. Luca Marini is a massive surprise here because he got P5. To be honest, he's equaled his best result now. So yeah, I think we should get that podium one day. Remy Gardner, P15, and his teammate Raul Fernandez in P12. That is not bad, considering they're rookies and they're on a slower bike. To me, that is pretty good. In third place, we have Jack Miller, who, quite funnily, quite coincidentally, enjoys to spend his summer break in the Netherlands. So I'm gonna track down where he does the motocrossing, and I'm gonna get a photo with him and maybe an autograph. Yeah, and he'll be the first MotoGP driver I've ever met in real life, so that would be fun. In second place, Johan Zarco, also equaling his best result in the MotoGP so far. Hopefully next time we'll hear the French anthem for him. But this time the French anthem was played, but for Fabio Quartararo. He's the new king of the ring, as they call it. He got to put on his tiara. They didn't show that, of course. But yeah. Takaki Nakagami is not having. He didn't have a good weekend because after a crash during qualifying or something, he already grabbed to his collarbone, and that's not good. That's not a good sign. So yeah. Yeah, that was not a good sign. But anyway, he crashed, couldn't do anything about it. But yeah, next time better. To be honest, the German track, the Sachsenring, it only has 3 turns to the left, to the right, and then all the other turns are left-handers. So yeah, you crash on the, you always crash on the right-handers, to be honest, because you've gone left so many times, and then all of a sudden you have to go to the right, and then you're in the gravel before you even know it. But anyway, let's move on to the Formula 1. Yeah. Canada. They went back to Canada. They couldn't go there because of COVID last year and the year before that. Last time they raced here was in 2019. And I believe the winner then was Hamilton? I don't know. It might be Hamilton, but I don't know. Let me quickly Google it for you guys. I'm gonna Google it quickly for you guys. So, Canada GP F1 2019 winner. Lewis, I was right. It was Lewis Hamilton. You know, if you're in doubt, just guess Lewis Hamilton. Chances you're right are higher than when you guess any other driver. I mean, if you guess Nicholas Latifi, the chances you're getting it wrong is higher. Okay, so the retirements were Sergio Perez, Mick Schumacher, and Yuki Tsunoda. Yuki Tsunoda being the only crash during the race. He got out of the pit lane and went into the wall. Tires stone cold, so yeah. There you have your cause. Checo Perez actually had gearbox failure. The track of Montreal is famously known for wrecking gearboxes in the past. So yeah, that could be it. And Schumacher got engine failure. It says Tsunoda got spin, but that's wrong. He went into the wall. He didn't even spin. He just braked and couldn't get the car to stop. During qualifying, Alexander Albon was this close to getting into Q3. Sorry, I was upset. Not really, but I was upset. McLaren not having the best of days, with Lando Norris having power unit problems on quali day. That was not good. Mercedes actually, we're going to talk about Mercedes as well. They are getting annoyed by the massive pole position thing that happened during Baku, and Lewis could barely come out of his car, as I said in the last one. But people said that he was playing it because he got onto the podium in P3. Yeah, people think he was playing it. I don't think he's playing it because you can't really fake pain. well, you can, but when you get it checked, they will know you're faking it. So yeah. But to be honest, the Baku Strait is longer than any other straights on the Formula One calendar. So they have a speed, a consistent speed, and for a long time, and that basically also makes you bounce for longer and harder. Yeah. But they went to the FIA and said like things like this needs to be changed, the rules need to be changed. But the thing is, it isn't about the rules. Like the regulations, they are all right. I mean, look at Red Bull, they all right. But it's because of it's because that Mercedes didn't do their homework properly. So yeah, that's just what it is. Anyway, Given Magnussen actually had a moment with Lewis Hamilton at the race start, and his front end plate on his front wing. I can actually show you what that is because I've got some Formula 1 cars. We take a Max Verstappen example. So this is the front wing. It's a bit dusty. And these things here, like these things, those are the front end plates. And they kind of fell off, but not really. It was more like they, it was like every lap it just went a little, like the slightest bit off. And then in the end he was like, yeah, we need a box. And then before that it was like, yeah, you got a little bit of front wing damage, but it's fine. We can deal with it during the race. And no, they did not. Well, for a few laps, but that's it. Charles Leclerc got a grid penalty. Not because he's been naughty on track, no. But because he had to use his fourth power unit, a new engine, another turbo, and something else. And that basically added up to 10 places grid penalty. So he ultimately started from the back of the grid. So yeah. Also, you just know that it did too. So. Pierre Gasly, he got out of Q. He didn't get into Q2. So that was upsetting. Fernando Alonso, front row for the first time since 10 years. That was crazy. Yeah, and then in the race he had some power issues or something. I didn't quite follow because it was late. They're in Canada, of course, so it's late. So yeah, he had power issues, so he dropped back. He actually got a grid penalty. Not a grid penalty, but a penalty after the race for defending too hard or something, like weaving on straight. So he actually dropped back to P9. The home hero, the literal home hero, Lance Stroll, born in Montreal, you can look it up, he's born in Montreal, got a point. So yeah, that made all the Canadians happy who were in the rain, who were watching quali in the rain on Saturday. What else? Oh yeah, so speaking of Charles, he got P5 in the end. Valtteri Bottas P7. It nicely matches up with his race number. His race number is 77 and he's P7. Don't worry about it. Guan Yu Zhao, his second, or Zhao Guan Yu, as they say it in China, because they put their last name on the plates where we put our first name. So yeah. So Zhao Guan Yu got P8, so his second point finish of the season, and that's neat. Mr. Consistency has done it again, finished in the top 5. This time P4. yeah. As I said, Lewis Hamilton P3, then P2 Carlos Sainz, and then P1. Who did we forget? Our own 2021 World Champion Max Verstappen. There were some messages afterwards that I read like, "Oh, Max could have let Carlos win." But then again, my mom said those might be points that he missed to become champion again, like valuable points. So he did. Yeah. Sebastian Vettel, P12. Nicholas Latifi, the other Canadian, P16. Yeah. Hopefully, next race, which is not next week, but the week after, which is July the 3rd, just before my sister's birthday. Coincidentally, I mean, last year there was the Grand Prix of Austria on her birthday. And Max won, so that was her birthday gift from Max Verstappen, and that was the best thing ever. But yeah, we can't. We can't do that this time. So, but yeah, July the 3rd, it is Silverstone. Max is gonna get revenge. Well, what you call revenge, he's gonna win. That's his revenge. Revenge, you should say. Yeah, revenge. I am kind of hoping that Lewis Hamilton will win, because you know he deserves it after everything that happened this season, like having a shit car, getting lapped in Imola. He doesn't deserve that. The 7-time world champion does not deserve getting lapped. I mean, when he's so like that slow that he can't do he can't get past 200 km per hour, then yes. But if he can get past 200 km per hour, then he doesn't deserve to get lapped. Come on, doesn't deserve it. But yeah, Williams actually got the fastest pit stop of the entire Grand Prix, the entire weekend. That's crazy. I mean, they're one of the slowest teams, and they are fastest in the pits. To be honest, it went very slow into the pit lane. Not really, but kinda. I mean, Baku was much slower with pit stops. But yeah. Anyway, next week we are going to be talking about Assen, which is one of my favorites. Unfortunately, I can't watch because it's my dad's birthday and we're on a little trip. So yeah, we're gonna have to watch it on Monday. Just like I did with the MotoGP. But yeah, Assen is one of my favorites. I've actually been there once, and I really want to go there again. So MotoGP, if you are watching this, probably not, but please grant me a weekend at Assen during the MotoGP. I really want to be there and meet all the drivers. I really want to. I'm a big fan. But yeah, they'll probably not watching, so I'll just stay here and be sad and saving up money so I can go myself. But anyway, that's it for today's video, for today's Aftertalk. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see me live, I am live today, right now. Just go in the description down below to my Twitch if you haven't followed me there already. Just go down there, down here, yeah. Just put screen into the standard size, like the mini view or something, and then scroll down into description, and then you'll find my Twitch. It's the top link, and follow me there while you're at it. Also, subscribe if you're new, like this video. But that's it from me for now. I'll catch you guys during my live stream or during another video. Next video, I will be sharing my favorite funniest slash wholesome reels on Instagram. So yeah, I will catch you guys during that video or during a live stream. Bye!